Hello, 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 everybody. How are you guys all doing today? Today is, oh man, I gotta get, there we go. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. Hope you guys are all doing well. Good to see all of you. Hello, hello. I got a sneeze coming on. I lost it. What up, Zero Got? What up, Nice Comp Bro? What up, Morgs? What up, Alex Active? What up, Hot Sage? What up, OG Dr. Fetch? What up, Rifle? What up, Jade? What up, everyone? Bass Bourget, Nice Con, Fickle, Snowflake. I still feel this sneeze. This sneeze is still coming. Just give me a second. It's not coming. Artificial. What up? Is that the Tommy Anus? Tomanus? No, just me, Tommy. Perfect dog timing. Oh, on the Cume Zoom, I did see that. I hope you guys have been doing well. It is a cold, rainy day here in Chicago. It's like 50 out. Didn't stop me from going for my morning run though. But still freezing by my standards. What up, Pekkanen? Today we are doing more Fallout 4 Any %. We are consolidating a couple splits. I'll talk about that in a moment. We're going to do a little practice before we get into runs proper. But first, before we can get into all that shebang, we've got to do our daily games. Of course. We'll jump straight into it. We got to do Bandle. Oh, wait. Yeah, Bandle, Framed. Skip the Nerdles. Guess the game we'll do. Daily. All right, there we go. We got our daily game set up. Woo! All right. First up, Bandle. Guess the song one instrument at a time. Year 2000. Let me minimize chat. Immediately, I hear Beverly Hills. I don't know the words. Just wait for it. Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. All right, it's not an option though, so it's not that song. All right, what other songs have this bass line? It's not Beverly Hills. I got it. You're my angel. You're my darling angel. Baby, you're my angel. You're my easy. We got it in one. Easy. We got to hear the voice because the verses are crazy for this. Easy. You can't hear it? Oh shit, that's embarrassing. This is what I heard. Come on, tell me that's not Beverly Hills first. Come on. Figures the one time I get it in one in chat, can't even hear it. Also, The Joker by Steve Miller. That's not a 2000 song though. Right? Beverly Hills is later than 2000? Really? 05? Oh yeah. All right. Next up, Framed. Guess the movie one frame at a time. We got someone drawing Titanic. Nope. What? Home videos. Oh, geez. What is this? Halloween Town? This is some Halloween Town shit I'm looking at right now.
Best part about being sick as being able to catch your stream. Love you, anus. Red heart emoji.
Yo, Morgs, thank you for the 2-month resub. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Good to see you. I am dropping frames. You know what? I think I'm connected to my VPN still. Okay, stream might drop for a second. Stream might drop. I'm going to disconnect from my VPN. Okay. Reconnecting. Reconnecting. We're still reconnecting. Seems it takes a second. It always... Shout out to you VOD viewers who don't have to deal with all the reconnecting stuff. People in chat already solved it. Monkey Bone? This is a movie called Monkey Bone. All right, if it's trying to reconnect in 3, 2, 1. If we don't reconnect here, I'm just going to start and stop and start. Okay, let me stop and start. Start again. Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Try again. There we go. All right, F5. We back. We are back. We are back. I hear this movie is Monkey Bone. Sure. Never heard of this. Monkey Bone. Oh, you know what? This looks familiar. Oh, look at the people getting in their extra daily piss taxes. Wow. Free piss for everyone. Free piss. Yeah, I've never heard of Monkey Bone. Never heard of it. 1 frame. Same thing, but we just have 1 frame. Okay. This is a very wide shot, right? Very wide. We can see a town down here. So that means that this is going to be from a film that either, 1, this town has immediately recognizable shit going on in it. Or 2, like there's like a famous building or some shit in this that's unique to the movie. Or 2, there's going to be like Godzilla and King Kong. Oh my God, Edison. Age of Ultron? You think this is Avengers? I have to close some blinds real quick. Hey. Hey. Nice. Whoa. Come on. Go. Bone. Give me the cheese bone. Thank you. Cheese bone in toy jail. Sorry. Cheese bone going into toy jail, guys. Okay. Age of... Is this... I don't know if this is Age of Ultron. I know Sokovia gets lifted up in Age of Ultron. Let's see what Kong yields us first. How about Godzilla? Godzilla King of Monsters. I like this guess. Nope. Okay, so it is Ultron. It is Age of Ultron. That is definitely an Iron Man. Yep. Good call. Good call. Good call. All right, guess the game. I don't know. Soma. Nope. Oh, traffic cone. Traffic cone. Traffic cone. Metro, maybe Metro something. Metro 2033. Nope. PC, PS4, X-Bone. I don't know. This looks like some Destiny shit. Destiny 2. Nope. FPS Stealth. Transistor. Hi, Ed. You want up? Hi, Eddie. You got Ed now. Bad Deus Ex. Man, chat is just solving this all for me today. Let's go with Invisible War. No. Deus, Mankind Divided. Easy. All right. Now on to the important one. Oh, did Hoagie Cam catch Ed? Oh my gosh. Okay. Edward Norton head, Jane Lynch face. Julianne Moore face? I think that's Julianne Moore. Edward Norton. Julianne Moore. That looks a lot like Edward Norton. But I want to give it a little extra consideration. I don't want to dive into the answer. What up, Strix boy? What up, everyone? What up, Drinster? All right, I'm going to go Edward Norton. Easy. 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 Could be Alan Ruck. I could see Alan Ruck. I could see it. I could see it. He's a little more gray, though. Though we don't know when the picture was taken. All right, on to the important one. Costco. How much does this cost at Costco? 3 pounds of medium roast Colombia coffee. Here's the thing. I don't buy coffee. I'm not a coffee person. I like the taste of coffee. I don't drink it, though. I don't buy beans. $16.99, $14.99, $13.95. Of all, I like $13.99 the most. Little lower than $13.99, but we're within 25%. We're within 25%. So the lowest it can be is $11.19. And it's probably going to be low. It's got to be lower than $13.50. So we're between $11.19. Whoops. We're between $11.19 to $13.50. Whoops. 50. We're in that range. Let's go. Let's go. $12.25. Fuck. I thought I could have game it. I thought I could game it. $12.25 divided by 0.75. All right. Yeah, so it's going to be like $12.99. Easy. 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 We remain undefeated. 121 for 121. We have never lost and we never will. All right, guys. Hello, can my pedal work? My foot pedal. Not exactly working at the moment. Is it unplugged? Why is the foot pedal not working? Why is the foot pedal not working? Why can't I change my scenes with the foot pedal? This isn't good. I have to double check to make sure this is plugged in. Ed, excuse me, girlfriend. Excuse me, girl.
Let's go.
I gotta raise the desk. I gotta check the wires. Dr. Fresh, 87-month resub. Thank you. Jesus, dude. All right. Let's see if that does it. Oh, it works now. It works. It works. Will we see what's on top of the shelf? I don't know. Did you see it? Did you see it? I don't know if you guys were able to see it. I'll say this. You guys have seen it. You guys have seen it on stream in the past. Like, I think it's even been on stream today, if I'm being real. All right, sweet. This is working. Sweet. Okay, so let's talk about what's being changed with this real quick. We are that won't work. Let me take a screenshot of this. And then pull up this screenshot and just explain to you guys what we're doing. So can I fix Hoagie Cam? What did Hoagie Cam not pop? Did it not proc, or did it was it just not facing me correctly? Let me do a quick test. Oh, there we go. It's Dej. Is it Dej? There we go. Should be fixed. Should be fixed. It got bumped around when I was moving this stuff around. It got bumped around. Okay, so we are doing a little bit of consolidation for splits. I need to do just a touch of practice for it. I don't know where my color wheel is. I always forget. Anyway, we're still doing 9 stacks. We're keeping all of our stacks. But our 9th stack, we're actually moving to the end of Museum of Freedom, where we need to do a load warp. Here we need to do a load warp at the end to exit the Museum of Freedom regardless. So we're going to be load warping to Diamond City like we normally do at the end of this. And then after the load warp, we do our 9th stack. So what it looks like is everything normal up to here, but we leave in stack 8 instead of 9. We go from stack 8 to punch warp, where we punch warp to the Museum of Freedom. Then at the end of the Museum of Freedom, we quick save. We do Museum of Freedom as normal. And between loading our save to load warp and doing the load warp, but like before we do the load warp, we're actually going to set up the punch warp save for stacking again. We're going to set up another stack punch warp. Yeah, we're just pushing the 9th stack to the back of Museum of Freedom. We pretty much take this and we insert this at the end of Museum of Freedom between these two. Goes right here. And this will save like a fade in. This should save a couple seconds. It's nothing major, but it is an optimization. Pekkanen figured this out. And it is a nice optimization to save a couple seconds at the cost of doing these 2 splits with only 8 stacks instead of 9. So we'll be moving at 280% speed instead of 300% speed, which is okay. Minor time loss that is ultimately saved in doing our stack there. So I'm going to practice it. I've done 1 practice of it. I'm going to do an extra practice. I also need to adjust my splits. Save splits as. Now let me open splits again. Sorry, just got to get all of this. Any percent. Where are the splits I was just using? Fallout 4. Why am I having a hard time finding? Oh, any percent armor stacking. There we go. Okay. So let me edit these splits real quick. Essentially, I am just, Hi, Ed. What's up, girl? We are, gonna move this down. We are going to clear the time for that. We're gonna clear. Oh wait, actually, cancel. Edit splits. So we're gonna move this down. Whoa, it's so white. So stack 9 goes after museum. Oh, whoops. Remove segment. Stack 9. Ah, damn it. Move up. Move down. Stack 9 goes between Museum of Freedom and Punch Warp. This goes here. This delete. Oh, but that fucks up the end time. Okay, let me figure out how to do this without fucking up the end time. Okay, 35:07:97 is our I guess what I could do. There we go. So this, gonna delete that. Gonna delete that. Oh, but then that just fucks up. God, can I not just like control Z? Ugh. I can't just control Z. Okay, let's try this again. Down, down, down. Stack 8. Stack 9. Okay. We're gonna save splits. Now we edit them again. So what I want to do is remove these comparisons without fucking up this. Why is it doing this? I guess. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea for fixing this. Let me screenshot this. Gotta do our workaround, of course. Let me just check one thing real quick. God, Discord's been taking a while to load lately. Gotta be real. Discord's been taking a while to load. Okay, so now I've got this. So now what I can do is I can delete the time that these 1, 2, 3 stacks take. Oh, and it worked that time. What the hell? What the hell? Why did it work that time, but it didn't work the other times? Oh well, it worked. I can't complain. I can't complain. The time we're going to beat is 30. We're trying to beat is 35:07. Are we comparing against? Looks like we're comparing against. Why is my question is why is my intro split 349 936? Oh, I see. Because we're going to be just like straight up losing time because it doesn't have the balance to compare to there. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I think that just means we're going to have to compare against personal best for now. Yeah, we're going to have to compare against personal best for now, which is fine. Okay. Let's do practice of this just like twice. Really make sure we got the muscle memory. Chat, my coworker has been listening to the same song on loop out loud for the past 3 hours. How many bags of dog poop should I leave at his bench? Well, you gotta tell everyone what song it is. What up, glue drinker? So, this save is with 8 stacks. Austin, my dude, thank you for the 11-month resub. Thank you. So this is right after our 8th stack. Thank you, Austin, my dude, for the resub. Okay, so now we finish our stack. We back up. So now, when I load in, go to Vault 111. Though I could actually, make our hard save there because we do need to make a hard save, an extra hard save now at Fens. We go and do this as normal. No quick save found. Okay, cool. So that means we're going to for sure make our hard save here because that will make sure that our quick save is. We back up. Just like that. That's what we want to do. Now we go and do our punch warp setup, which I guess I already have done. Quick load. Now we go. We load in above the Museum of Freedom. Hi, Edison. Hey, girlfriend. I'm sorry. Dad can't have you on his lap while he's speedrunning. Girl, you know this. Okay, for some reason, my mouse button didn't work on this boot. Nothing's working right now, which is cool, of course. Discord keeps opening on my other monitor, which is also very cool. So now we load this save. And we load warp to the fence. And now when we load in, we do the punch warp. Oh wait, I gotta set up this, because we will fast travel straight to BPRS, and then I set this up for here. And now we continue as normal. All right, so let me try that all again with a working mouse button. All right. Let's do this. We are going to do this as many times as it takes to get it all smooth in one go. If that's here on this first try, then that's all we need to do. But that's what we're aiming for, is getting this all smooth in one go. Good luck, Jade. We leave. I'm immediately going to make a hard save and a quick save and fast travel. The Vault 111. I will go and set up the punch warp. Accidentally bonked the fence there, which I don't want to do. Quick load. Go and do our shit. Load across the map. Gonna do this as normal here. I was making some backup saves the other day, and I did notice that I'm able to pull up the perk tab like the instant I interact with the door. Maybe like a micro optimization there if the timing on it's not tough to do consistently. So it's not, I don't think it's worth going for. Maybe just a good thing to know about. Okay. Now I load this. Do the punch warp setup. Do the punch warp. Do, 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 do. Load the fence. During this load, we just shared the same brain cell? Hell yeah. And now I move this back up to Lexington. And there we go. Not bad. Not bad. All right. It's pretty easy to implement. So I think we're just going to go right into it. All right, let's get on to our first runs of the day. Yeah, that was a pacer. Well, it's not that Sturgis doesn't get mad. It's that he gets mad, but immediately forgives us. Is this to make Museum of Freedom easier or to go fast? It's to go fast. It more or less removes a fade-in from the run. It's consolidating our last stack with the Museum of Freedom split. They're technically, when Pekkanen was like experimenting with this and routing it out, we can technically consolidate a second stack with when we, give me a second. Let me think.
Merci, Cotsworth.
Technically, we can consolidate a second stack with the doing switchboard in the end of Kellogg. That does add a difficult load warp with different timing to the run, though. It's not anything that I haven't done before, of course. It's the same same timing as Railroad HQ load warps, which I've set records with before.
Hey, Cotsworth. Okay.
But it's not entirely super friendly, so we're not going to implement a new difficult load warp to save one fade-in. Maybe. Though that one saves, I think, a little bit more than a fade-in. But it sucks. It's a sucky load warp we don't want to have to do. Maybe I'll implement it in the future.
Ouais.
Unsure.
Bonjour.
As of right now, though, just sticking with the main thing.
Uh-huh. Intéressant. D'accord. J'accepte. Merci encore. Hey, Trésor.
So because of these new splits, we're going to have a small window
N'est-ce pas? Hey,
Pretty much when we're in the window of when we're doing the consolidated stacking, we will lose our comparison. Because if we look, like, those are all going to be differently timed now. Punch Warp is going to have different timing because we move at a different speed. Museum of Freedom, same deal. And then that Stack 9 is just, it's different than the old Stack 9. Stack 8 is now the same as our old final stack. Favorite perk from the entire perk table? Gonna be real, it's just the pickpocket perk. The pickpocket perk helps so much. At least in terms of the speedrun. Casually, I'm always a hoarder. In these games, I'm always like immediately trying to max out my carrying capacity. Yo, what up, Hat Sim? By technically that bless came through on my end right after I did the reset. So you blessed this run that just started, Hat Sim. This run that's just starting. So thank you, Hat Sim. Tomatoiness is your favorite perk. When you word it that way, sans context of Fallout, it sounds like I'm something you get for spending like 1,000 credit card points or some shit like that. Or like you get, because you have this hotel card, you have a tomato anus for something in your hotel room. I don't know. There's something there. There's something there. Been meaning to try tomato wagyu for a long time. So what is it? I am aware of wagyu. What about wagyu is it that makes it so expensive? Is it because like it's not because it's like a baby cow, is it? Why is wagyu so expensive compared to other beef?
Hey, let's work.
If someone could explain like I were 5. Have I ever held a baby bird? You can recommend it. I don't know if I've ever held a baby bird, but this morning I went for a run and we've had bad storms in the area. I've never seen this before and like it's kind of sad. Good handful of dead baby birds on the sidewalk from like getting blown out of their nests. Real sad. Hey Tomato, should I get a barbed wire tattoo since I used to live in DeKalb, home of the DeKalb Barbs?
Ouais.
And also because I would kind of look like Post Malone. I think it depends on where you get the placement. Because barbed wire tattoos...
D'accord. J'accepte.
definitely have
Merci encore. Hey, Trésor.
/ had a reputation about them in the 2000s. You know, it was like...
N'est-ce pas? Cotsworth.
The same white dude who gets a barbed wire tattoo is the same white dude who gets a tribal tattoo, right? Kind of the opposite of baby cow. Wagyu cows are treated notoriously well. Interesting. Principal name or collective name for 4 principal Japanese breeds of cattle. Examples include Matsusaka beef, Kobe beef from the Tajima cattle, Yanazawa beef, and Omi beef. I was aware of the marbling. Interesting. I had no clue that these cows were given such a luxurious life. Does that mean you are pre-Malone right now because you don't have the barbed wire tattoo? I think like a barbed wire tattoo, sure, yeah, that could be cool. Just don't get it like circling your arm or leg. Don't get it like where it looks like a barbed wire like armband or wristband.
C'est absurde. C'est moi, Voltage. Vous ne rentrez pas. Si, je rentre.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Bonne chance.
On est sur la liste.
All right, bit of a slow pre-war.
Montez sur la plateforme. Mettez-vous au milieu.
What up, glass half full? Original Japanese Wagyu beef cattle have special diets and lifestyles. Helps develop incredible intramuscular marbling, making it incredibly rich. Interesting.
On t'aime aussi.
You were wearing a mask at an open mic night last night, and the community called you post-COVID Malone. That's a decent joke. That's decent. Jesus Christ, man. I'm gonna reset that. Frickin' that was rough. Let me I want to try something real quick. I just want to check okay. All right, we'll just roll with it. We'll roll with it. Adam Ragusia has a pretty good vid on what Wagyu is. How will go the runs and the Clives? Well, that was our first Clive of the day. Used to be only sourced from Japan, but they recently started exporting them to other countries for crossbreeding. So is it like strictly a lifestyle thing, or I know people mentioned that it's a term for 4 principal breeds. Is the breed super important to that? Yep, Piano Crocodile have been for 4 years or so. Tend to be slaughtered older, be fed higher quality food. The real stuff is subject to import fees. And some self-perpetuating. It's expensive, so it can sell for more.
Codsworth. Hey, Trésor.
Je crois qu'il est temps qu'on emmène Codsworth en révision, non?
Ouais.
Bonjour. Société Volt.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça. Vous n'y...
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh,
Intéressant.
oh, ça l'est.
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Merci encore. Mon cœur. Ah, ce que je ne ferais pas pour Sean et toi.
Bonne réponse.
N'est-ce pas? Hey, Codsworth.
Tu as entendu Codsworth? Allez, allez. Alors, comment vont mes hommes préférés? Fais tourner un peu le mobile. Il adore. Comment se porte mon petit bonhomme? Ça va mieux? Dis, je pensais qu'on pourrait aller faire un tour au parc.
Ouais, bonne idée.
Qu'est-ce qui se...
As opposed to veal, you can feel more ethically good knowing the cow probably led a pretty good life.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
Yeah.
Non.
It does seem, at a glance, it seems a little silly.
C'est pas
Faut
vrai.
qu'on aille à l'abri. Vite.
A little silly. Being like, yeah, I'm, you know, eating ethically raised cow. I mean, you're still fucking killing the cow. I understand that though. We don't want our meat industry to just be.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Oh my god. We don't want our meat industry to just be like unethical as fuck. You want your stuff to be responsibly sourced. You don't want but at the same time, it's like if you care that much, just stop fucking eating meat. But no, I understand the principle. I understand the principle. What's Fallout 4's aesthetic called? Like steampunk, etc.?
Évidemment.
Um,
Et file te préparer.
retrofuturistic post-apocalyptic.
Mon grand.
Oh shit, look, woes for my subs and myself saying the same shit at the same time. Like the Fallout 4 aesthetic sans post-apocalypse is retrofuturism. With like a heavy emphasis on Americana. Americana retrofuturism set in a post-apocalypse.
Merci, Cotsworth.
Harm reduction's always good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. Yes, Undertale. Undertale is part of the genre. Prove that killing cows is bad then, nerd. Checkmate, lib. God. Nice Kant, bro. Got me.
Cotsworth.
I got boomed.
Arrête. Tout le monde va adorer ton discours.
What up, Evolution? There's a term for that, like what I just said a minute ago, where I'm like, if you care that much, stop fucking eating cows. It's like, it's what's that term? I could have sworn there was a term for people. No, not like the actual like what I was saying for people to do. I'm saying like for people who are like,
Bonjour.
oh,
Bonjour.
Regardez ça.
if you
Ravi de vous.
if you care so much about it, then why don't you do this?
Je
D'accord. J'accepte.
très bien.
Whataboutism? A little bit.
Formidable.
False equivalency?
Merci encore.
Hey, Trésor.
Maybe?
Ah, ce que je ne ferai pas pour Sean et toi.
Bonne réponse.
Yes, it is.
N'est-ce pas?
It is very. I am very smart.
Hey, Cotsworth.
Tu as entendu
So-
Cotsworth?
Quoke? What?
Alors, comment vont mes hommes préférés? Fais tourner un peu le mobile. Il adore.
Put your money where your mouth is?
Comment se porte mon petit bonhomme?
A little bit.
Et je pensais qu'on pourrait aller faire un tour au parc.
Ouais, bonne idée.
You hate society and yet you partake in it? Yeah, it's a bit like that meme people always say is Ben Shapiro. Or it's like, curious.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
To quoke.
Oui, des explosions nucléaires sont confirmées à New York et en Pennsylvanie.
All right, I'm gonna have to. I pulled it up in another tab. I'm gonna look into that while I
C'est pas
Faut
vrai.
qu'on aille à
during
l'abri.
the first cryo sequence of the run or the stream. It's an ad hominem attack based on attacking the person's actions, claiming hypocrisy. That sounds about right.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Bonne chance.
On est sur la liste.
Suivez-moi, allez,
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
montez sur la plateforme.
It's like, you know, it's like eliminating nuance.
Faites vite.
On y est presque. Tout ira bien. Je vous aime. Tous les deux.
On t'aime aussi.
Accroche-toi.
What are some lesser known facts about Fallout or Fallout 4? Not a great live one. It was fine. Let me through! So close. Yeah, the two coke, what, however that's pronounced, sounds a bit like it. Oh. How much time do you lose if you don't clip through that gate? Like 14 seconds. Binary thinking, all or nothing type thinking. Yeah, that sounds about right, brushstroke.
La guerre ne meurt jamais.
Tu vas les épater ce soir à la réunion des
Tu
vétérans.
crois?
Évidemment. Maintenant arrête de t'admirer et file te préparer.
Like there's zero, it's the elimination of nuance, right? That's really what it is. So yeah, binary thinking sounds. There's no middle ground, right?
Merci, Codsworth. Codsworth. Okay.
Oh, regarde. Comment une fille comme moi
Because no perfect solution exists, I will aggressively naysay any and all options to seek to improve the situation. Sounds, yeah. Yeah. And like it feels so bad faith in that how do I word it?
Ouais.
Bonjour. Société Vol.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça. Quel...
It just feels bad faith.
Alors.
Oh, mais je...
Intéressant.
Bon, je...
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Merci encore,
Et-
mon cœur.
Ah, ce que je ne ferai pas pour Sean et toi.
Bonne réponse.
N'est-ce pas? Codsworth.
Tu as entendu Codsworth?
Do I have a stream schedule? Yeah, I typically stream every Monday and Wednesday.
Sont mes hommes préférés.
I've been kicking around the idea in my head, though, of swapping it to Tuesday and Thursday, but as of right now, every Monday and Wednesday, right around this time. It is set up with Twitch's
Ça va mieux? Dis, je pensais
schedule
que tu allais faire
feature.
un tour au parc.
Like, if you go to my channel and, like, look at my schedule on Twitch, should be all listed there.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I usually start a little earlier than the time that's listed on the schedule, but, like, that time on the schedule is, like, the latest start time I do.
Indique que nous avons
Qu'est-ce
perdu
qu'il a
le
dit?
contact avec nos autres studios. Des sources sûres nous confirment que...
Also, Piano Crocodile, to answer your earlier question, lesser known facts about Fallout or Fallout 4. My buddy Jabo put out a video a handful of years ago that I have a cameo in where He asked a bunch of Fallout creators to provide some useless facts or something, and he compiled them all into a big video. It sounds like that's what you're looking for, is just a bunch of random ass facts.
C'est absurde. C'est moi, Voltage.
Vous ne rentrez pas.
Si je rentre. Vous ne m'avez-
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Jesus,
on est
man.
sur la liste.
Suivez-moi, allez.
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
Montez sur la plateforme. Mettez-vous au milieu. L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline. Faites vite.
On y est presque. Tout ira bien. Je vous aime. Tous les deux.
On t'aime aussi.
Accroche-toi. On peut pas aller plus vite.
Man, rough starts. I've said I don't want to do anything higher than a 343 pre-war. Is there a COC command that just takes you outdoors, testing a lot of things, but I'm super lazy? You need to find a COC location that's outdoors. That's essentially it. Like COC, like probably like Diamond City EXT or Diamond City EXT01. Stuff like that.
La guerre ne meurt jamais.
Tu vas les épater ce soir à la réunion des vétérans.
Um,
Évidemment. Maintenant, arrête de t'admirer et file te préparer.
Bien.
Just keep in mind when you're testing Pekkanen that if you're punch warping across the map, things can get like, whoops, things might not be as consistent. Like, think about how we do the punch warp from north of Vault 111. We set it up there and then we trigger it in the back of that bus. Triggering it and like it drops us outside of on top of Museum of Freedom, like. That punch warp setup and like that only really works if we trigger it in that one spot because of how we load across the map or like in that area. So just be aware. Is the time between scripted events is the time between events scripted or are they random like the Vault Tech rep? Scripted with a hint of randomness.
Codsworth. Hey, Trésor.
T'as le trac?
Because
Tout le monde va adorer ton discours.
like there's a scripted timing to it, but things can interrupt it. Like for example, when we leave, like the time between us doing the shit in Sean's room and when we're able to leave the room, like as long as we do it all promptly, it's gonna be the same, but it gets delayed by things like ums and ahs in dialogue.
Ouais.
Bonjour. Société Vol.
Bonjour.
So there's a bit of RNG with like not getting any ums or ahs.
Intéressant.
Oh, ça l'est.
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Oh my god, it happens. I hate when this one happens. When I forget to press shift. It's when I don't press shift at any point between a Clive attempt and the next Vault Tech rep. I always forget that. Always forget that. Because it fucks with the menu. In game dev companies like Bethesda, which job has the most people? 3D object designers? I have no clue. Zero clue.
La guerre ne meurt jamais.
Tu vas les épater ce soir à la réunion des vétérans.
I would guess artists,
Maintenant, arrête de t'admirer et file te préparer.
but truly no clue. You could go pull up the credits and scroll. QA, that would make sense. What NPC is the freakiest in bed?
Merci, Cotsworth.
Hmm. Hmm.
Cotsworth, mon cœur.
Oh, regarde.
Hmm.
Comment une fille comme moi a pu avoir autant de chance?
I'll tell you what, I know who's least freaky in bed. Least freaky in bed is 100% Virgil. That's the most vanilla guy I've ever seen. Virgil's definitely like a pillow princess.
Société Voltaire.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça. Quel...
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh, moi.
Intéressant.
Oh, ça l'est.
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien. Formidable.
Merci encore,
Écoute.
mon cœur. Ah, ce que je ne ferais pas pour Sean et toi.
Bonne réponse.
N'est-ce pas?
You bet Moira Brown's into some weird shit.
Cotsworth.
I could see that. I could see that. I'm trying to think just Fallout 4 though.
Alors, comment vont mes hommes préférés? Fais tourner un peu le mobile. Il adore.
I don't know if he's at the top of the list, but I think Deacon is an honorable mention.
Comment se porte mon petit bonhomme? Ça va mieux? Dis, je pensais qu'on pourrait aller faire un tour au parc.
Ouais, bonne idée.
8 probably.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Kate's probably up there.
Attendez, des éclairs aveuglants, des bruits d'explosion. Nous essayons d'en savoir plus.
Hmm.
On m'indique que nous avons perdu
qu'il a
le
dit?
contact avec nos autres studios.
Mayor McDonough definitely likes getting pegged.
Confirme.
He's definitely like into some sub type shit.
Oui, des explosions nucléaires sont confirmées à New York.
See, Dan is into the same shit. Dan thought of the same shit. Bet Mayor McDonough has like a humiliation or baby fetish. Yeah.
Vite.
McDonough is a synth though. Yeah, and so is Magnolia. Doesn't mean they can't have sex. Still an NPC, right?
C'est absurde. C'est moi, Voltage.
Vous ne rentrez pas.
Si je rentre, vous ne...
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous
Merci.
entrer.
Bonne chance.
On est sur la liste.
Suivez-moi, allez,
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
montez sur la plateforme, mettez-vous au milieu. L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline, faites vite.
Hmm.
On y est presque. Tout ira bien. Je vous aime. Tous les deux.
On t'aime aussi.
Accroche-toi, on peut pas aller plus vite.
Right, that one's okay. Oh, 100% piano crocodile. Well, not the shockwave, the heat wave. All right, there we go.
Sortez tous de l'ascenseur et montez les escaliers. En ordre, s'il vous plaît.
Inutile de s'alarmer. Vous allez tous intégrer vos nouveaux logements. Bienvenue dans l'abri sombre.
Il vous faut une combinaison pour accéder au reste de l'abri.
Et maintenant?
Suivez le médecin.
Hmm.
Vous trois, on a tout perdu. Notre maison, tout ce qu'on avait.
Kellogg is also pretty vanilla, I'm sure.
Je coche juste les gens sur la liste au fur et à
You can loot a diaper off the mayor when you kill him. Is this real? Is this true? What up, Never Switch? Never Switch.
Oh, excusez-moi.
Man, shout out to when the Nintendo Switch was the Nintendo the Nintendo Wii was the Nintendo Revolution. Everyone to enter the calling, type first into chat. Type first. Maxon has to be mega vanilla as well. Dance only knows Missionary in the Dark. I feel like Dance is someone who definitely starts out vanilla, but I could see him broadening his horizons. I could really see him broadening his horizons. Let me see. Fallout 4 NPCs. Fallout 4 NPCs. Wow, there are thousands of guys who just popped up. What's her face? Is up there, I'm sure. The Cabot who you find living with that, like, cult by the river, right? She's got to be up there. We're talking all Fallout games? I was working with just Fallout 4. Honestly, Honest Dan, I don't know who Honest Dan is, but looking at a picture of him, that guy looks like he could be freaking freaky. Not just freaky, but willing to experiment. All right, everyone, can I please get a drum roll in chat? Drum roll in chat, please. And the first vessel of the stream is Papa Freud. Everyone please at Papa Freud and tell them to do not fuck up Papa Freud. Do not fuck up. How about Mama Murphy? Maybe back in the day. What viewer count does it become worth it to full-time stream on Twitch? That's honestly an impossible question to answer. I can get more into why in a minute, but let me focus on doing this. All right, 803, not bad. Little sloppy of a second cone, but not bad. But yeah, no, like, when is it worth it to full time on Twitch? What view count? Impossible to say, because you know, you don't make money just based on viewers. You make money based on subs and donations. How much money you need to go full time changes depend on where you live, you know? I could live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and pay like $40 in rent a month and then get by with like 15 regular consistent viewers if those guys like to contribute monetarily, right? What are Twitch's revenue streams? Ads, donations, like subs, ads, donations, bits. About it. Like, you don't get paid just based on how many viewers you have.
pas si vite. Oh, faites pas comme si.
J'ai tout ce qu'il faut pour
Voyons ce que vous avez là.
meurtre et des...
Hey.
Oh, un nouveau visage.
Voyons ce que vous avez.
J'ai de tout et de...
All right, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Sponsor streams are also becoming a thing in Twitch directly, as far as I know. That's kind of been a thing for a while. It's like the bounty board. Yeah, it genuinely, it's an impossible question to answer because everyone's circumstances are different. Like, no two streams that have the same amount of viewers generate the same amount of money. Most people, though, to answer your question, most people, you need like a couple hundred viewers. Like, I personally, if Twitch was the only thing I did, and I had as many viewers as I do now, I could not do Twitch full-time. I don't make enough money from Twitch. Just Twitch. To do it full-time. Like, YouTube is my main full-time thing. Right? Twitch feeds into it. Oh my god, man. That was so bad. I think we'll be like plus 8 to 10 here now. Just some fat fingering.
Vous là, vous êtes avec une caravane ou avec les pillards? Vous n'êtes pas du genre pesant, hein?
Vous avez un peu trop de barda? Je vais vous acheter...
D'accord, voyons ça.
Yeah, plus 9, plus 10. What does that do? What, the punch warp? The thing that I just did with the frag mine? I was setting up a punch warp. Exclamation point punch warp. We'll tell you what a punch warp is. I have not played Fallout London. Thank you, Passport Shay. Speedran Fallout 1 but not played Fallout 1. That is correct, BP. Also, what up, BP?
Le journal nous organise.
Si quelqu'un ici...
Des fois, on ne peut que se demander s'il y a des choses. On doit bien avoir des ennemis.
Vous avez bien vu que la chance finirait par...
Had to think for a moment there. Okay, so I do this load warp. I make a save on the other side for memory den. All right, that was good. Still don't understand why you have to wait for Pastor Clemens to finish the line. If you make the save while he's talking to you, you're unable to interact with the door because you're in dialogue when you load in. God, that was really bad. I'm getting distracted. I'm thinking about how to optimize something. Oh my God. Because I made that extra save inside the chapel, which will save time in memory den, but it loses a fair bit of time throughout stacking. I have to scroll every time I load. I could delete. Not really, since you can just scroll all the way to the bottom and select the middle save. But it's not that I have, it's not where I'm scrolling that loses time. It's the fact I have to scroll at all. It adds up. When you don't have to scroll at all, it's much faster than when you have to scroll even a tiny bit. Like, scrolling is bad there. In general. I don't have autosaves on. No, it's the run is much. Generally, you lose a lot of time to. Generally, you lose it. Yeah, I know I loaded the wrong save. Generally, you lose a lot of time to to menuing if you leave autosaves on. All right, we're gonna, you know, I think this run's not looking too hot. We're probably gonna, we're probably gonna be resetting here. But I am gonna do this Museum of Freedom part. We're gonna do this Museum of Freedom part to see how much time we end up saving from it. But we're probably gonna be resetting after. So what I'm thinking about is once I do what I think I'm going to do is when I go to make the chapel save after entering the door, I'm going to delete the outside of the door save. Whoa. That was almost really bad. Okay, now I set up my Pip-Boy app. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, come on, man. One of my best friends went to school in Boston, and when I was speedrunning this game back then, and like we used to go into like Park Street Station and shit, he would send me like Snapchats of him walking into Park Street Station, We'd be like, yo, fuck this stop in particular. Oh, I feel ya. I feel ya. I just know if there were ever like a big game that took place in Chicago, I would be obnoxious as hell about it. All right, yeah,
I missed the stream start. Thanks Switch for the new notification named Drinking Drink.
Yo, Raph, thank you for the 54-month resub. 54 months, jeez. Thank you, Raph.
Bingo.
Forgot to do the app setup there. Speaking of Chicago, I heard I'm the new Pope Tomato. How's that going? Tell you what, being Catholic now is crazy. Don't know why I'm the Pope if I'm not Catholic. Oh, and the game crashed while Punch Warp interrupting. 1912. We will reset there. Papa Freud, do you have any final words? 19 minutes. 12 seconds. Timeout. Papa Freud. 19 minutes, 12 seconds. That is 1152 seconds. Final words. Final words. Take care of yourselves. Reform! All right. On to the next run. Today I found out that my 67-year-old boss's celebrity crush is Selena Gomez. I'll say this. Could be worse. Could be worse. Odds are 67-year-old boss didn't know of Selena Gomez when she was still a child actor. Odds are your 67-year-old boss didn't watch Wizards of Waverly Place, and Selena Gomez only began existing in his mind when he became an adult, and she was in whatever. But it, you know, like, at least he didn't say like Millie Bobby Brown.
Merci, Cotsworth.
Or like, I'm trying to think of a celebrity who like just turned 18 or who is my celebrity crush? Ooh. Pedro Pascal, of course. Like, let's be real.
Hey, Cotsworth, mon cœur?
Oh, regarde. Comment une fille comme moi a pu avoir autant de chance?
Tell them my real celebrity crush. You know what's scary, Jade? Is I don't know who you're referring to. Like, I don't know who you're saying, like, come on. Tell them the real answer. Shit, who have I said is my celebrity crush? Oh, it's Dot. It's Dot from Dot's Pretzels. It's... Though, she's no longer on the bag. She's no longer on the bag.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça.
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh,
Intéressant.
oh, ça l'est.
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Merci encore. Hé, Trésor!
Ah, ce que je
No
ne fais
longer
pas
being
pour
public
chauffer.
facing is a turnoff for you? No, it just means I don't get turned on when I
N'est-ce pas?
pick up a bag of Dots pretzels in the Jewel.
Codsworth.
Like,
Codsworth. Allez, allez. Alors,
no longer on the bag. Hershey bought her out. I know!
mobile. Il adore.
I like, I said very early on when Jade and I started dating, I was like,
Pour aller faire un tour au parc.
my one hall pass is Dot from the pretzel bag. Because God bless the woman who made those pretzels. Like,
Des éclairs aveuglants.
I would thank her from the human race for making those pretzels. Those pretzels are a gift from God, and she invented them. If I had a son, would I name him Sean?
Oui, des explosions.
If I mean, one, no, but two, if I did, I wouldn't name him with that type of spelling.
Oh mon Dieu.
C'est pas
Faut
vrai.
qu'on aille à l'abri! Vite!
Habitants de Sanctuary Hills, si vous êtes inscrits, rendez-vous immédiatement à la puissance.
Dirigez-vous vers la porte!
C'est absurde. C'est
Si vous
moi,
n'êtes pas sur la
Voltage.
liste, vous ne
Si
rentrez
je
pas.
rentre, vous ne m'arrêterez pas.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Bonne chance.
On est sur la
Vous deux,
liste.
suivez-moi, allez!
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
Montez sur la plateforme! Mettez-vous au milieu! L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline! Faites vite!
On y est
Oh my
presque.
God, where's she going?
Tout ira bien. Je vous aime. Tous les deux.
On t'aime aussi.
Love that you bought the vault literally like 5 minutes ago, but are allowed in anyway. I know. I like to imagine what the vault tech rep went through.
Accroche-toi!
Like went house to house, runs up the hill when the bombs are dropping. Probably like the only way we're on the list that the dude is holding in his hand is if the vault tech rep hands him the clipboard, right? Nice. That was a great Clive. Really good Clive. I'm curious what my health is at. But really solid Clive 1 and 2 there. Really curious what my health is at.
Il faut une combinaison pour accéder au reste de
Merci.
l'abri.
Et maintenant?
Alright. Let's see. No dock lock, please.
On a tout perdu. Notre maison. Tout ce qu'on avait.
Mes parents étaient arrachés.
Alright, we got the good doctor.
Je coche juste les gens sur la liste au fur et à
Pour
mesure.
être aussi confortable que chic.
Maybe Nebula.
Pas vrai?
I don't know. I guess I have questions. If I could sit down in a room with Todd and just ask him questions.
Hey,
I mean, the first question would be why. Also, type Papa into chat to enter the calling. Papa. Is Captain Roan here? I have not seen him yet today. Do I really think I could please Dot? Hey, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try my darndest. I would try my darndest, I'd say.
Fonction vitale de l'occupant, normale. Procédure terminée. Dans 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were in a room with Todd, you're asking him where Elder Scrolls 6 is, then you're going to kidnap him? You're already in the room with him. Why do you need to kidnap him? What are you going to do? Why would you kidnap him if you're already in the room with him to ask him questions? What do you gain from kidnapping him in this scenario? He vibe checked the Vault Tech rep? I mean, yeah, what are people going to do? Lie to save themselves? No. So you can ask as many questions as you want? I mean, I didn't say that was off the table. How many questions do you want to ask the dude? Gonna ask him what the most played Elder Scrolls race is? That it would be an interesting question. Something I really loved about Larian with Baldur's Gate was all the stats They showed all the stats for like what people chose and stuff. It would be so cool to get that info for Elder Scrolls. All right, everyone, can I please get a drum roll in chat? Drum roll in chat, please. And the next vessel is a metal cookie. A metal cookie. Everyone please at a metal cookie and tell them to just, or to not fuck up. Not just. Tell them to don't fuck up. A metal cookie. Do not fuck up. Already a previous exalted. Let's go for that double, right? This would be double metal cookie, not triple. All right, health is at half. A touch under half, it looks like, which is okay. All right, 8 minutes. Very nice. Hellfire Elder Scrolls 6 protagonist isn't voiced a la Fallout 4. I feel like Bethesda learned their lesson in that department. If we weren't voiced in Starfield, I think we won't be voiced in Elder Scrolls. Would this be the first double exalted? No, this would... We already have a couple double exalted, maybe like 2 or 3, and we do have a triple exalted. We have 1 triple exalted. Yo, thank you, Klaatu. Oh, it's past Bourget. You're our triple exalted, right? All right, health is okay. If we don't get shot here at all, okay, never mind. I was going to say if we don't get shot here at all, we'll go for the door at the end of the bridge, but we did get shot a little bit. As long as the dog doesn't bite us, I'm pretty comfortable with our health. Unless the dude in front of mass fusion here absolutely unloads into us, which does happen sometimes. Huh? Starting to feel like the person that gets picked last for dodgeball after a kid on crutches. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles.
D'accord. Voyons ça.
Where's Bill Buckner Bridge? It's the one with the ball underneath it.
Hey,
Oh, un nouveau visage.
voyons ce que vous avez là.
J'ai de tout et...
All right, not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. We got unlucky there with Cleo's ammo. We had to use the 38, which is slower than the 308. What up, Felix? Yep, welcome to the Minecraft Monday stream. You can't listen to Don't Worry, Be Happy without thinking of the wallfish. Don't you mean Big Mouth Billy Bass or Largemouth Billy Bass? Yo, hot anime moms. Thank you for the 48-month resub. 4 years is right. GG. Honestly, thank you so much for your continued support. Maybe my favorite username on this website. All right, not the biggest fan of that punch warp setup save. I feel like I was a little far back. So I'm concerned that when I load it, I'll be falling off the ledge behind me. Favorite hot anime mom? Dexter's mom from Dexter's Lab.
Salut.
Vous avez un peu trop de barda? Que vous achetez ce qui...
D'accord, voyons ça.
Vous trouverez bien quelque...
Definitely been starting to sprint a bit late for this segment. Okay, so I need to make the save outside. Need to delete it when I go inside.
Mon père, le journal.
Des fois, on ne peut que se demander s'il y a des gens qui résistent. Tu dois bien avoir des...
Je vous avais bien dit que la chance finirait par tourner.
All right, so I set this up. I load the Diamond City save. Try a load warp. Make a save on the other. Delete the save. Good. There we go. That was a bit bad. I wasn't focusing. All right, let me focus for this part while I do this. I do need to think since this is the first time I'm ever doing it and it's on the fly. Looked early. Yep, early. Looked good. Game crashed. Cool. 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 Oh, Fallout 4. Why? And it crashed again. It's crashing every time I do it. Let's try it with a new quick save. Save, I mean, by definition, the save is corrupted with what we're doing here. So it seems to be an issue with load warping straight out of there. A metal cookie, make sure you get your final words in chat while I think for a second, while I ponder this. Okay, I think I just have to do it the old way. Oh, whoops, the music stopped. There we go. Music is back. Okay. Timeout. A metal cookie. Wow, any final words? 14 minutes, 19 seconds. That is 859 seconds. Any final words? A metal cookie. You had plenty of time by now. Reform! Cume zoom seems longer on this scene. It is not. It is the same length across all scenes. It is not a setting within the scenes, actually. I did adjust the durations, so maybe you're just not used to them being so long in general. Can't believe it's so weird that that crashes. I mean, I'm not surprised. I can't say I'm surprised. That would not be the first time that the game just crashes with certain load warps. But because of that, that means that I'm going to have to do the normal strat and not do that strat to save time later in the run. Though, if I...
Maintenant, arrête de t'admirer et file te préparer.
Bien.
À mon tour, mon grand.
I guess if I nail the load warp first try, then I could make that save.
Fais-moi un peu de place. Merci, Codsworth.
Okay, so I still think there's potential for me to make that save. So if I load warp first try, I can delete and make that save on my way out. If I don't load warp first try...
Codsworth. Hey, Stressor!
Je crois qu'il est temps qu'on emmène Codsworth en
I could
révision.
make the save. And delete the first one once I'm done. While I'm doing all the other load warps, or not the load warps, while I'm doing the stacks on like the first stack when I'm like loading the punch warp save, or sorry, this like the third stack when I'm loading the punch warp save.
Ouais.
I could delete that first Diamond City save then.
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh, moi, j'ai...
Intéressant.
Oh,
D'accord.
formidable.
I believe it would be on bottom.
Encore. Mon cœur.
So I would
Ce que
just
je ne
like
ferai pas pour Shaun et toi.
flash my mouse down.
Bonne réponse.
XE.
Hey, Codsworth.
Tu as entendu Codsworth? Allez, allez. Alors,
XEEE.
comment vont mes hommes préférés? Fais tourner un peu le mobile. Il adore.
Delete and then immediately select the save that takes its spot.
Comment se porte mon petit bonhomme? Ça va mieux? Dis je pensais qu'on pourrait aller faire un tour au parc.
Ouais, bonne idée.
Madame, monsieur, je crois que vous devriez venir voir ça.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Attendez, des éclairs aveuglants, des bruits d'explosion. Nous essayons d'en savoir plus. On m'indique que nous avons perdu
qu'il
le
a dit?
contact avec nos autres studios. Des sources sûres nous confirment que... Oui, des explosions nucléaires sont confirmées à New York et en Pennsylvanie. Oh mon Dieu.
C'est pas
Faut
vrai.
qu'on aille à l'abri. Vite!
Habitants de Sanctuary Hills, si vous êtes inscrits, rendez-vous immédiatement à l'abri centre.
Les postulants pour l'abri, enregistrez. C'est absurde. C'est moi, Voltage. Si je rentre. Vous ne m'arrêterez pas.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous
Merci.
entrer.
Bonne chance.
On est sur la liste.
Suivez-moi, allez.
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
Montez sur la plateforme. Mettez-vous au milieu. L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline. Faites vite.
On y est presque. Tout ira bien. Je vous aime. Tous les deux.
On t'aime aussi.
It's interesting how their shadows aren't really connected to their feet.
Accroche-toi. On peut pas aller plus vite.
On y est.
Come on. Real Peter Pan shit? I guess so. She Peter on my pan till I shadow. Not quite sure what that means.
La guerre ne meurt jamais.
She shadow
Pâté ce soir à la
she
réunion.
shadow on my Peter till I pan. That's a bit
Maintenant, arrête
better.
de t'admirer et file te préparer.
Bien.
People just string words together like they mean nothing. Sounds like AI.
Fais-moi un peu de place. Merci, Codsworth. Codsworth. Ok.
Je crois qu'il est temps qu'on emmène Codsworth en révision, non?
Ouais.
Bonjour. Société Voltage.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça. Vous n'y...
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh, moi...
Bien. Intéressant.
Oh, ça l'est.
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Merci encore.
Hé, Trésor.
Ah, ce que je ne ferai pas pour Sean et toi.
Bonne réponse.
N'est-ce pas? Codsworth.
Tu as entendu Codsworth?
Oh, I would just like to say what the fuck is going on today. Everyone else having a really weird day in general. I'm having the most normal day of my life, actually.
Comment se porte mon
Want all achievement runs of Bethesda games to be more popular because there are so many locations in these games. Speedrunners should visit them more often. More of them? Not necessary. We don't gotta visit them. How much of the simulation's processing power do you think it takes to make jokes about her petering on my pan? I don't know. It's probably at like, what, CPU 5%? There are words being put into sentences that have never been put into sentences together before. I'm pretty sure there's a subreddit for that. Brand new sentences or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that multiple quotes from videos of mine have been linked in that subreddit. Oftentimes stuff like, hello everyone, my name's Tomato Wayne, is also known as the Whittle Wiener Wielder, and this is a whatever speedrun. I mean, I could come up with a sentence no one's ever said before right now.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Jeez, man.
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
Montez sur la plateforme. Mettez-vous au milieu. L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline. Faites vite.
Ugh.
Presque. Tout ira bien.
You dare me? Oh. Well, first off.
Accroche-toi. On peut pas aller plus vite. Aidez-moi.
Fallout 4 has the most underrated writing in any video game. There you go. There's a brand new sentence. Oh, that's sad, Jade. That's actually really sad. Some girl just came in sobbing, asking for a harmonica teacher because her dad died yesterday and didn't teach her the harmonica. That's sad. That's actually so sad. Didn't know it was Fishing Friday with that bait you just casted? Oh, I love casting bait.
Maintenant, arrête de t'admirer et file te préparer.
Bien.
À mon tour, mon grand.
Fais-moi un peu de place. Merci, Cotsworth.
Speaking of harmonica, guys, harmonica back on the desk. Who remembers this from the Wii Sports days?
Hey,
Harmonica Bridge win? Is that the name? Is that the name of the thing that holds the harmonica for you while you play guitar? Because I mentioned to my brother-in-law over the weekend that I was thinking about, I wanted to learn harmonica next. And that was the first thing he says, like, oh, you got to get that thing to hold your harmonica so you can play while you play guitar. Does it make a difference whether you pick Nora or Nate? Yes. In most languages, Nate is faster to play as in the intro because of the dialogue. But if you're playing in English, it's faster to play as Nora.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça.
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh, moi.
Intéressant.
Oh, ça l'est.
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Merci encore. Mon cœur.
Speaking of
Je ne ferai pas pour
learning things, though, guys, I've started learning music theory. For real this time.
Cotsworth.
Tu as entendu Cotsworth? Allez, allez. Alors, comment vont mes hommes préférés?
Does it matter in no intro? No, but the language does still matter in no intro for the memory den sequence.
Comment se porte mon petit bonhomme? Ça va mieux? Dis, je pensais qu'on pourrait aller faire un tour au parc.
Ouais.
Madame, monsieur, je crois que vous devriez venir voir ça.
Qu'est-ce qui se...
Attendez, des éclairs. Des éclairs aveuglants.
You're not supposed to know music is just vibes? Not theories? False.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
Music theory doesn't fundamentally alter the way you understand it, and fundamentally alters the way that you communicate it. I've been learning the circle of fifths. The thing I'm working on right now is the circle of fifths / fourths, and learning all of this, like the scales. Like if you give me, you're like, yo, Tommy, hit me up with the like the F major scale. I could tell you all of the sharps and flats that are in it.
Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
Bonne chance.
On est sur la liste.
So what I've been doing
Montez sur la plateforme.
is at least once a day,
L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline. Faites vite.
I bust out this little notebook I have,
On y est presque. Tout ira bien.
and at least once a day, I draw the circle of fifths. Kind of hard to see, and I write out all of the scales.
On peut pas aller plus vite.
I write out every major and minor scale as practice. All right, nice.
Sortez tous de l'ascenseur et montez les escaliers. En ordre, s'il vous plaît. Inutile de s'alarmer. Vous allez tous intégrer vos nouveaux logements. Bienvenue dans la Brisson.
Il vous faut une combinaison pour accéder au reste de l'abri.
Et maintenant?
Yo, Pixel, first off, thank you for the 40-month resub. Thank you. Seagull, thank you for the 3-month resub. And NFD, thank you for the 6-month resub. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. And guys, let this be your once a stream reminder. Prime exists. Free gift sub a free sub every month out of the pocket of John Bezos into your favorite streamer. Doesn't have to be me. Just go use it somewhere. So Jeffrey, Jonathan Bezos does not get more money. And to enter the next calling, type metal, METAL into chat. Type metal, METAL. Yeah, so I've been learning because I'm going to be real. Been really dabbling with the blues lately. Been really learning blues guitar. And I feel like to take it to the next step, I should really start learning music theory. Start learning the scales, learning how to connect different keys. I do not have a slide. Yet. I'm just working on the basics. So I've been working on my theory to get a better understanding. Start learning when you press what button, what music comes out of the thing. That does help. Has someone watched Sinners lately, maybe, Tomatoes? Yes, actually. Jade and I saw Sinners opening weekend, and afterwards I was like, I gotta start learning blues guitar. It's like the one genre. It's like blues and jazz are like the genres I've not really like learned anything from. I mostly play like folk finger style guitar, acoustic. But Sinners is like, the blues fucking rules. Why haven't I started to get into this yet? All right, everyone, can I please get a drum roll in chat? Drum roll in chat, please. The next vessel is Alex Hecht Photo. Everyone please at Alex and tell him to do not fuck up. Now, Alex is a mod. So, if Alex does not succeed, he will lose mod status and get timed out for however long the run lasted. World record incoming? I hope so. Health is looking pretty good. Little over halfway. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. That's the easy cone clip, Alex. Jeez. All right, 804, not horrible. Anything sub 805 is pretty solid. Anything sub 805 is solid. If we go below 805, that's when I'm like, it's not very good. Not what I'm looking for. That first cone clip was pretty brutal. Orientation was just a bit off. I was a touch too close to it. Get the good up warp here. Should be good. Yep. Health is solid. So as long as we don't get blasted here, we will take the door on the bridge. Okay. Going straight for the door. Started shooting pretty early. Nice. Nice. Health is a bit low. If we take any more damage, we'll probably get the damage warning pop up. Yep, there it is. There we go. AP should be good. $946, not bad. All right. Let's hope for a good Cleo. Hope she has an at least 8 308s. Sorry, 38s, right? No, 308.
Voyons ça. Hey.
Oh, un nouveau visage.
J'ai quelques minutes pour jouer.
Cache ou troc.
All right. What up, Revan? No finished runs today. The farthest we have made it is the start of the Kellogg split. I like how that magazine is literally the exact kitchen from Nate and Nora's. No scanner, correct. We have a lot of frag mines, which is really nice. But yeah, no scanner, not optimal. Not horrible, not optimal. Should be good there.
Vous là, vous êtes avec une caravane ou avec les pillards?
Yeah, I started sprinting a little late after setting up the punch warp, but not anything major.
D'accord.
Okay.
Une grosse erreur.
Le journal nous organise.
Des fois, on ne peut que se demander s'il y a des choses. On doit bien avoir des ennemis.
Do I edit my YouTube videos myself? Yes. Yes. I do all the editing on my YouTube videos. All right, let's get this load warp first try so we don't have to even worry about it. Okay, nailed it.
Toujours un plaisir de voir un nouveau visage à la chapelle. Vous vous sentez bien à Diamond City?
All right, we lost a little bit of time, but we're fine. We are fine. We're actually in really good shape right now. All right, I'm going to need to focus on stacking for a little bit. All right, not the biggest fan of that frag mine's positioning. Looks like it might bounce around a little bit forward and backward. I also feel a sneeze coming on. Are you toxic if you don't let your cat sleep on your one and only office chair you're currently using? Not if, like, you annoy the cat so it doesn't want to sleep on the chair. See, all you got to do is make it so that sleeping on the chair is not what the cat wants, and then it's no longer toxic. All right, last stack incoming. For now, last stack for now. All right. Make the save on the roof. Do all the stuff. Load the punch warp save. Load the punch warp save after. Little sloppy there at the end, accidentally pulling up the Pip-Boy. Oh my god, what the hell? You can install more freaking banisters, man. Little sloppy. I guess I should do a quick scroll to the bottom there. Pull up the Pip-Boy app again. All right, and we're off. Nice Deathclaw fight. Cool RNG. Again, we don't have our scanner. Apparently, we're on good pace. Best pace ever says we're on it by 1.2 seconds, though I'm not sure if that's wholly accurate. We do have to go get the biometric scanner, which is a minor time loss. Few seconds. And then we have to do the punch warp interrupt. Sorry. We go do switchboard and then we do punch warp interrupt. Woof. Okay, never mind. We are not on really great pace right now. Plus 20. Ooh. We'll get it back? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I hate when this happens. That one's so important to have the right momentum.
Bingo.
I forgot to pull up the Pip-Boy app again for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. I hate menuing in this game sometimes. All right, punch warp interrupt. We kind of need to nail this right away. Nice. I again didn't properly set up the Pip-Boy app. Can I jump? Can I jump? Game is not like physically. I'm pressing space in the game, not letting me jump for some reason. That was really weird. That was really weird, actually. I was mashing space, and it wouldn't jump. Mashing space, and it wouldn't jump. New keyboard time? No, I think new game time. That had to have been it, Gray.
J'ai suivi le chemin de la liberté.
Il est...
J'ai juste entendu une rumeur vous concernant.
Je vois.
Ça doit pas être quelqu'un d'ordinaire s'il a réussi à...
Hein?
C'est pas...
Arrêtez. Vous allez me faire rouge.
donc,
Ok.
Je le sens. Ouais.
Bon, ça...
J'ai suivi la seule piste que j'avais.
J'espère. Si on doit travailler avec vous, je dois m'assurer.
Oui. Je sais tout ce qu'il y a à savoir.
Bien. L'instant.
Continuez.
Donc, on essaie de libérer les...
Madame.
J'ai une...
Non, je ne pense pas.
Il n'y a pas... Il vaut... L'institut...
On a ce qu'on voulait. On va se séparer.
On fait une bonne équipe.
La meilleure. Et le petit nouveau a pensé mes plaies. Il m'a jeté sur son...
C'est pas...
Oui.
Une centaine. Je m'attendais... Mais...
C'est un plaisir de vous rejoindre.
Visiblement, vous êtes...
Appelez-moi...
Oui, votre... Mais... L'emplacement de notre bouche... Quand vous entrez...
All right, we'll gain a fair amount of time here. Maybe like 10 seconds.
Ah, c'est ici.
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
Synthétique. Qu'est-ce que t'as fait du vrai
I am technically down a...
Sûr que je suis pas un synthétique.
Never mind.
Ne tire pas.
Je te demande juste ton avis. Ça fera un sacré papier, non?
C'est mon client, Python. Je peux pas t'empêcher de foirer ton nez dans les affaires des autres.
Tiens, quand on parle du loup,
Vous revoilà. Et...
Vous aviez raison, Nick.
l'institut.
Bien.
All right, yeah. With this dialogue lock up here, I think this run's pretty much rip.
C'est ça.
Ok.
Kellogg.
C'est vrai. Il pouvait sûrement entrer.
Ouais.
Il est mort, Nick.
Donc, un meurtrier.
Bien. C'est quelqu'un.
J'espère que vous ne vous trompez pas, Nick.
Voyons. Je sais.
En fait, je crois que j'ai déjà...
Un imp. Moi,
Je n'ai pas besoin de compagnie.
D'accord. On se retrouve à Londres. Vous en faites.
Yeah. Alex, 22 minutes, 57 seconds. 22:57. Do you have any final words? 22 minutes, 57 seconds. I'm out. Alex hacked photo. 22 minutes, 57 seconds. That is, what, 1497? First off, you're not doing this on the right account. We gotta time out both of them. /unmod Alex hacked photo. Unmod OG Doctor Fresh. Timeout. Oh, there we go. Reform! You got an extra minute in there. 2 minutes, actually. Don't be coming in here using your other account then. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to do it to that one too. Don't ban evade, because that's additional settings I have to fix. All right, next run. Okay. Man, we lost a lot of time. We lost what, like 28 seconds there?
Évidemment. Maintenant, arrête de t'admirer et file te préparer.
Bien.
We lost a lot of time.
À mon tour, mon grand.
Just so you know, today's the last day to submit to Ludwig's speedrun event if you're interested. I didn't know he was running another speedrun event. What up, ho ho ho? How am I doing today? I'm doing good. How about you?
Merci, Cotsworth.
Just resetting is all.
Hey, Cotsworth. Okay.
Let's see. Fast 52. Speedrunner application. Applications close May 21st, 2025. Yeah, but when? When is the event? June 6th to June 8th? That's in like 2 weeks. That's so soon. I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
Ouais.
Bonjour. Société Vol.
Bonjour.
Regardez ça. Quel...
Ravi de vous rencontrer alors.
Oh, moi. Je...
Intéressant.
Oh, je dois...
D'accord. J'accepte.
Très bien.
Merci encore. Hey, Trésor!
Ah, ce que je ne ferai pas pour Sean et toi.
Bonne réponse.
N'est-ce pas? Hey, Cotsworth.
Tu as entendu Cotsworth? Allez, allez. Alors, comment vont mes hommes préférés? Fais tourner un peu le mobile. Il adore.
Yeah, I don't think I would submit anything. I don't think I will submit anything. Maybe a future year.
Ça va mieux? Dis, je pensais qu'on pourrait aller faire un tour au parc.
Ouais, bonne idée.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Attendez, des éclairs aveuglants, des bruits d'explosion. Nous essayons d'en savoir plus. On m'indique que nous avons perdu le contact avec nos autres studios. Des sources sûres nous confirment que... Oui. Oui, des explosions nucléaires sont confirmées à New York et en Pennsylvanie. Oh mon Dieu.
Faut qu'on aille à l'abri.
Only one submission per run. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for how quickly the event's being put on. Like, they don't want... Even if you,
C'est moi, Voltaire. Vous ne rentrez pas. Si, je rentre.
limited it to 2
On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer. On est sur la liste. Laissez-nous entrer.
runs per runner
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer pour ceux qui sont de l'autre côté?
Montez sur la plateforme.
for submissions. That's a lot of submissions that you just doubled your hours.
L'ascenseur de l'abri est en haut de la colline. Faites vite.
On y est presque. Tout ira bien. Je vous aime. Tous les deux.
On t'aime aussi.
Accroche-toi. On peut pas aller plus vite.
Montez l'escalier. Sortez tous de l'ascenseur et montez les escaliers. En ordre, s'il vous plaît.
Inutile de s'alarmer. Vous allez tous intégrer vos nouveaux logements. Bienvenue dans l'abri 111. À l'avenir,
Il vous faut une combinaison pour accéder au reste de l'abri.
Et maintenant?
Suivez le médecin. Il vous montrera où vous rendre ensuite.
Bon, vous trois, on a tout perdu. Notre maison.
Hoagie Cam's just the blanket name. There are many things that fall under the Hoagie Cam, Falchi. If you try it again, I bet you won't get corn.
Pour être aussi confortable que chic.
On est paré pour la
Rolling the dice here. I'm rolling the dice here. Like a 1 in 8 chance right now that you would get corn again.
Excusez-moi.
Entrez dans la capsule.
No, we got corn twice. What are the odds? I rolled the dice and it was wrong.
Avant de pouvoir aller plus loin,
Everyone to enter the next calling. Whoa. To enter the next calling, type Alex into chat. Type Alex into chat to enter the next calling.
Résidence sécurisée. Fonction vitale de l'occupant normale. Procédure terminée. Dans 5, 4, 3,
2. Choking on this hoagie.
c'est celle-ci. Ouvre. Presque. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Viens. Je m'occupe de lui. Lâchez Félix. Je ne le répéterai pas.
All right, everyone. Can I please get a drum roll in chat? And the next vessel is Skeese 03. Everyone please add Skeese 03 and tell them to do not fuck up. Skeese 03. Do not fuck up. You missed the Edison cam? Yeah, Edison cam was nice. I could set up another Edison cam, but I would need to buy more cameras because I'm currently using all of my cameras that I can hook up to my computer. All right, health is really low, which is a bit concerning. Alright. Would be good. Get the orientation right. $802, pretty good, pretty good. Duncan cam, but it's just attached to his head. Oh God, could you imagine? I mean, that guy just freaking sleeps on my bed the entire stream every time. Edison always is sleeping under my desk right by my foot. Like, her camera would be nice and easy. Plus, I would need to purchase more tripods. I already have enough tripods. So actually, do I have one tripod currently not in use? All right, nice. Hope we don't get the dog bite. Hope we don't get the dog bite. Mashing E in case we do to dismiss the HP notifier. Low HP pop-up. All right, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I'm your favorite tripod, Jade. You can't go out in people that I have 3 balls.
D'accord, voyons ça. Excusez-moi.
Oh, un nouveau visage.
D'accord, voyons ça.
N'oubliez pas.
Shit, loaded the wrong save. All right, 2.5. Time lost there, not horrible.
Thanks, Arthur.
Yo, spicy tacos. Thank you for the raid. How did Anthology go? What up, Tiramisu? And thank you for the 10-month resub, Spicy Tacos. GG. GG, honestly. Thank you, thank you. $145? Nice. Congrats on completing your first run, man. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about your time? Happy with it? Looking to improve? Was one of the games better than the others? Was one of the games worse than the others? If you guys want to see some anthology run, Spicy Tacos is... That's what Spicy Tacos is just starting to run. Give them a follow. All right, I think that should be about good for AP.
Vous là, vous êtes avec une caravane ou avec les pillards? Vous n'êtes pas du genre stressant, hein?
Yeah, pretty good for AP.
Vous avez un peu trop de barda? Je peux vous acheter.
Voyons ce que vous avez.
Tout est vendu en l'état.
Pretty solid. 100% could be improved. Fallout 1 was 9 minutes. 2 was okay. 3 spent 5 minutes getting speed cripple. New Vegas was okay. 4 was okay. Overall, much could be improved. Very nice. Still, getting that first run done is a task, man. It's a task. Are you gonna take a break from doing anthology, or are you gonna, like, next stream go right back into it? And full anthology runs, I should say. Hell yeah. Anthology runs are really fun. Really, really fun. I wish more people did them. Really nice cone clip.
Mon père, le journal.
Si quelqu'un ici
I think we'll probably be in the green at the end of this split.
La chance finirait par tourner.
Nice. Load warp time. Let's nail it first try. Let's absolutely nail this. Wait. All right, that was it. All right, that was actually pretty solid. The save delete thing, it worked pretty much as I expected it to. Wrist is a little itchy right now. Little sticky menuing there. Yo, thank you, Glass Half Full. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Felchi. Playing this on the DS. Of course, getting that steady 60 FPS. Stack 4 was a little sloppy because of that sticky menu. Stack 5, pretty solid. A low 9 stack is good. Of course, I want to be sub 9 on all my stacks, which most of them are in my PB. Yo, Blunding. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders from Blunding. If you don't know what we're doing here, we're doing some Fallout 4 any percent speedruns. Currently doing a glitch over and over, so I'll be able to run like 300% speed like Sonic. Welcome, welcome. I do have to focus a little bit during this part, though, so I can't give it too much attention to chat. Mr. Fox's magical Cubs wish you a fan-foxing-tastic time. Now let's dance. Hell yeah. Let's get that dancing in. Hope you had a good stream, whatever you were streaming. All right, this is the penultimate stack for now. We're going to do one later. You guys will be able to see just how fast I am in a minute or so. Penultimate's a great word. Great word. Oh yeah, how you liking Split Fiction? I have not gotten a chance to play it myself, but it looks fun. We're doing all right. Just grinding speedruns. You know how it is. All right, so this is the last one. Little sloppy there. Seems like we can't fully clear that fence with only 8 stacks. Again, a little sloppy there. I can't remember if I made my save inside of Diamond City. I actually don't think I did. That's okay. We don't need to yet. Okay, solid Museum of Freedom. Set up this punch warp. Load the fence. All right, we do not have a biometric scanner. I do have to go on that detour for it. Going to be curious what my time is at here. I feel like this was a rather well performed set of splits. So time loss here should be minimal. If we end up at like plus 20 again, I think I might stop doing this consolidated stack because maybe there's something we're overlooking because we should not be losing 20 seconds with how that went. Like, that was a very good Museum of Freedom. Yo, what up, Alex? Welcome back.
Joli.
Okay. Punch warp time. Punch warp interrupt time. Come on, punch warp interrupt. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Did you miss me? Forgot about MC Vagina. WTF Collective. Okay. Somehow clutched that. Man, I used to listen to so much John LaJoie in middle school. All right, up warp. Nice Kellogg. Nice Kellogg. All right. We're at 6 frag mines. All right. I think when I load in here, I quickly make... I think I quickly make a save. I don't have a Diamond City save here. And then I fast travel. And that'll be the one I load during Memory Den. We should have enough to do the punch warp here. Papa Paul bless.
Vous n'avez
J'ai suivi le chemin de la liberté pour trouver le récit. J'ai juste entendu une rumeur vous concernant Ada.
Je vois.
Uh-huh.
Je m'appelle. J'ai.
Ça doit pas être quelqu'un d'ordinaire s'il a réussi à arriver.
Arrêtez. Vous allez me faire rougir.
Donc en gros, qu'est-ce que... Quoi? Ouais.
Je veux...
Il y a...
J'ai suivi la seule piste que j'avais.
J'espère. Si on doit travailler avec vous, je dois m'assurer.
Ouais. Je sais tout ce qu'il y a à savoir.
Bien, l'instant.
Continuez.
Donc on essaie de libérer.
Madame parfaite. Non.
Il n'y a... Il...
On a ce qu'on voulait. On va se séparer.
On fait une bonne équipe.
La meilleure.
Mhm.
Et le petit nouveau a pensé mes plaies.
Il a dit que...
Ouais.
C'est pas faux. Est-ce que...
Voilà.
Oui, j'imagine.
Ok.
Je m'attendais. Bien vu.
C'est un plaisir de vous rejoindre.
Oui, vous êtes donc...
Appelez-moi...
Oui, votre premier...
Bien.
L'emplacement... Quand vous entrez...
All right. We should gain a little bit of time here. Maybe like 7 seconds. Maybe we'll be at -7 or so.
Voilà, c'est ici.
Pas synthétique. Qu'est-ce que t'as fait du vrai Riley? Où est mon frère? Je te jure que je suis pas un synthétique. Ne tire pas.
Je te demande juste ton avis. C'est un sacré papier, non?
Mon client, paye. Je peux pas t'empêcher de foirer ton nez dans les affaires des autres.
Tiens, quand on parle du loup.
Vous revoilà. Et...
Vous aviez raison, Nick.
Merci.
Bien.
Je suis vraiment...
Ok.
Moins compliqué.
Il faut que je trouve un moyen.
Ça fait plus de...
Tout à fait.
C'est ça.
Quelle heure?
C'est vrai. Il pouvait sûrement rentrer.
Ouais.
Il est mort, Nick.
Donc, un meurtre.
Il ne...
Si tu racontes...
Il y a un endroit... Quel...
J'espère que vous ne vous trompez pas, Nick.
Voyons.
Non, mais oui.
En fait, je crois que j'ai déjà...
Un impôt.
Je n'ai pas besoin de compagnie.
D'accord. On se retrouve à Londres. Vous en faites pas.
When was the walking speed glitch found? Late 2019. Exclamation point stacks. Should tell you what it is. Okay, maybe it's stacking. Exclamation point stacking, or maybe exclamation point stack. Sorry, I don't know exactly which one it is.
Oui. Vous appartenez au...
Bien. On a besoin de votre aide, docteur.
Je sais qu'on demande...
Ok. Je vous en supplie. Nick. Voilà ce que j'ai pu récupérer.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Continuez, docteur.
Monsieur Valani.
Merci beaucoup, Nick.
Vous me remettez. Je commence à j'agressais comme un mercenaire en toute course.
Shit, I forgot to enter third person. Yo, Big Swifty. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Less than 3 right back at ya. Thank you, Big Swifty.
Docteur Amari.
On ne peut pas accéder au souvenir de cet implant.
Dites-moi que vous avez une solution.
Laissez-moi. Il fera.
D'accord. Allons-y.
Assez.
Ok.
Bon, eh bien, rendez-vous de l'autre côté.
All right, load warp time. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Fuck. Too soon? Too early? Looked good. Yep, that was it. Second try, not bad. Let's hope we get the compass. Let's hope we get the compass. Come on, compass. Yes! Ah, shit. That's not right. Sure. Will work. Little sloppy there. I guess downside to deleting that save I deleted earlier. I feel like we'll probably lose a few seconds here, but we'll still be in the running.
Vous m'entendez? Ah, parfait. La simulation semble fonctionner, bien que la plupart des souvenirs soient incomplets. Je vais essayer de vous connecter aux souvenirs intacts en espérant que l'un d'entre eux puisse nous indiquer où trouver l'institut. J'ai localisé un autre souvenir intact. C'est quand vous voulez.
All right, we're in good shape. I'm really curious what the time loss here is going to be.
Ce souvenir a l'air très récent. C'est une bonne nouvelle, je dirais.
But again, we should be with it. I would be surprised. I would be shocked if we were above +5. Unfortunate he was moving right as I was going for the shots. Jeez, he is moving around a lot this run. Okay. All right, that was good. We have 24 shots, which should be plenty. I do have to go to the bathroom a little bit.
Personne n'a jamais trouvé l'entrée de l'institut parce qu'il n'y a pas d'entrée. Je vais vous faire sortir de là. C'est quand vous voulez.
Oh, we might actually... What? No way we gain time here.
Allez-y tout de suite, d'accord? Je ne sais
We somehow gain time. I don't get that, but sure. Not going to complain about it. We are on our best pace ever by 8.5 seconds. We are on 35 pace. Sorry, sub 35 pace.
Restez où vous êtes. Pas de gestes brusques. Je sais que vous venez de l'institut. Je ne suis pas.
Calmez-vous. Kellogg est mort. Je ne mens pas.
Alors,
Je sais que vous en faisiez partie.
non. Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Du calme. Je veux ça.
Vous voulez en... Qu'est-ce...
J'essaye de retrouver mon fils.
Oh,
Bien.
je ne savais pas.
Ok. Vous m'aidez et je vous rendrai. Ouais. Ils utilisent.
On a... Ça veut donc dire...
Ouais. Un bon paquet. D'accord. Dites-moi ça. D'accord. C'est parti.
Bien. Le les provoque de... Suivez le signal. Je ne peux pas vous mentir.
Okay. Whew. All right. We load warp. Fast travel to the Old North Church. Shit, I forgot to set up another punch warp. Shit, wrong save, wrong save, wrong save, wrong save. Okay. A little bit of a time loss here. What up, Captain Roan? Okay. Recovered. I always forget that. Punch warp setup.
Desdemona.
J'ai un rapport qui ressemble plus.
Je peux avoir une minute?
J'ai un rapport qui ressemble plus.
Ouais, c'était moi. J'avais besoin d'une puce de chasseur.
Puisqu'on en parle, ça vous dit d'avoir un fidèle acolyte?
Heureusement, on a un expert sous la main. Tom.
Non. Le détecteur dit que vous êtes clean.
Desdemona.
On n'a pas de mouchard.
Décrocher la timbale sur ce coup. Donnez la puce. Voyons.
Tenez.
À toi de jouer, Tom. Montre.
All right, pretty bad railroad, if I'm being honest. We're probably going to be behind here. Maybe like +2 if this dialogue slide works. Probably closer to like +4. God damn it.
La vache. Je te tiens, saloperie. Je te tiens.
Plus that. God, that's bad. +11 bad. Ooh. Really rough split there. Woof.
Je me demandais si je vous reverrai un jour.
Je vous avais bien dit que j'y arriverais.
Désolé.
J'ai fait appel au réseau du rail.
Moi qui pense, désolé. Et voilà tout.
Là,
Je tiens.
je veux des résultats, pas des excuses.
Oui, mais si vous...
Vous doutez de moi?
Non, mais n'oubliez pas notre accord.
God, again that happens.
Hé, là. Desdemona,
Vous avez besoin de quelque chose?
j'ai des plans pour fabriquer un intercepteur de signaux.
C'est...
L'Institut utilise...
Ça fait. Ce sera désormais notre...
Des vous fait
Where is he?
confiance. Si vous
Where is
faites
he?
mal à un seul de nos amis, je vous rappelle.
Salut.
Oh, this is bad.
Alors, vous allez me donner ces plans?
Tenez, voyons ce qu'il nous faut. Je savais que ça vous...
Les-
Beau travail, Tom. Heureusement que vous...
Lui, je me rappelle que Pam étudiait.
I'm concerned that the modified route is gonna make Tom consistently sleeping there when before he was not consistently sleeping there.
Alors, j'ai fini la plateforme?
Oui, c'est fait. La plateforme est terminée.
En fait,
Ah.
Slade,
Ok.
Is that a possibility? Yeah. Anything that adjusts the route in terms of the timing of all of our shit. Jeez, how do I just... This is... God damn it, and I can't even move it because Tom's working on it. Oh, there we go. For some reason we were able to now.
Quelle est la situation?
on a du signal d'aise. Mais je sais pas.
Ok. J'aime bien ce nom.
It's gonna be slower at that point.
Je ferai de mon mieux.
Tom,
Comptez sur moi.
vous y êtes. Tom, on en est où?
Lance la séquence de détection.
C'est très...
I need to do more runs with it to be certain that that's that it was a Tom thing and not me fucking something up.
Alors c'est ça l'institut.
Ok. Il se croit supérieur.
Ils auraient dû s'intégrer. Vous aurez posé une glace sur le réacteur.
We're still gonna try and freaking gold this institute split. The memory den this run is what interests me most. We gained a lot of time there. Surprisingly. This Institute split's really good so far. Great. That was really solid.
Plaisir, patronne. Il y a ce gamin qui vient d'arriver.
Tom a besoin de vous.
C'est bon,
Allez-y
Tom.
rapidement. Il est en train de me rendre
Téléportez-nous.
Kind of funny that the frag mine's falling in the thumbnail for that save. Wait. Good. Yep. This might be a gold institute, honestly. If it's not, it's going to be very close to gold.
Sam.
Oh là, je suis de votre côté.
Je rentre à la maison.
Je vous en prie. Vous devez...
Yeah, this is like a 3-second gold institute or some shit. Also, what is this height difference? Why is that bench so high up in the air? Yeah, this is a big institute. Like, this was a great institute. Holy cow. If we could have had a decent decode and teleport. I don't know, guys. So this will be what? Like a 35, 49, 48. And a big institute gold.
I can feel it wash over me.
If I don't want that run, can you have it? No. No.
Force, the radiation.
Good run. You know, it was a good run.
It's the end
Looking
of
at the
world
splits.
all over again.
Just skip that so we don't have to listen to Nate. Like looking at the splits, solid. We're gonna keep doing runs with this punch warp thing. Why is this part in English? The end and opening credits are both just video files that get played. So when we replace our voice pack, we don't replace the video file. It's still the English video file from the English install. Like, you know, you see everything else in the game is in English because it's an English install. We just swap out the English voice pack for the French one. You know, a gold Kellogg was pretty nuts. Memories somehow has gold potential. I thought we were going to like lose almost 10 seconds here and we gained 4 seconds, which is weird. You know, we're lowering the sum of best to 332, which is nice. I think we started stream at like 337. Yeah, just nuts. 35-48. I'll take it. It's like what? Like my 7th or 8th 35 run? Something like that. I've gotten a lot of them at this point. But not quite record. So, Skeese, do you have any final words? Skeese. Gonna be what? Like watching me pee? Reform! All right. All right. Let's think. Where are we at? It's almost 4, which is usually when I wrap up stream. I really have to pee. I think we might just wrap up stream there. I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to keep grinding when I've already been streaming and grinding for like 4 hours today. I guess 3 hours. We'll chill there. New Vegas quickie. No, I think we'll just wrap it up here. I think we're just gonna wrap it up. We did a handful of New Vegas we did like an hour of New Vegas last stream. But we'll be live again on Monday with more Fallout 4 Any percent. Yeah, that's about it from me, guys. I guess I'll see you guys Monday. Maybe there will be a surprise stream between then and now if I have time in my schedule. But yeah, hopefully Monday, first sub 35. Let me pass it on over to Tom and Noose, and I'll see you guys Monday. Peace. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your favorite host of the Wheel of Hosting, Tom Noose. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Hosting. It's me, your host, Tom Noose. Good to see you as always. Hello, everyone. If you don't know what this is, we spin this big old wheel, and whatever number it lands on is the type of stream we raid. Hello, Mage Shinji. Hello, Alex. Good to see all my humble, adoring fans. Hello, Rave, and hello, NFD. It is good to see all of you. Hello. I don't know what you're talking about, Bad Stewart. As always, our raid message is the anus has chosen you. Everyone, please get the anus has chosen you copied into chat, ready to paste and send. If the word anus is blocked, then we will go with the word the anus. has chosen you. My last name, Anus. Anus. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I, as always, am hoping for a speedrunner. What have we got? What have we got? Let's see. Come on, baby. Number 1. Number 1. Number 8. Tom's Choice. Well, I can't complain with Tom's Choice. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? How about we raid friend of the channel, Kananga, the runner Tomato worked with on the Half-Life video. If you guys like Half-Life speedruns, let's check out Kananga getting into shape for scriptless world record. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Of course, as always, join the Tomato Way in his Discord server if you've not yet. And yeah, I will see you guys Monday. Please enjoy Kananga's Half-Life speedruns. Peace.